Hello, hi, this is Fei. Today is June 18 and day 14 of Countdown 77 of 90 Day to Quit Job Challenge. Today I read a very short book. It is also Kindle Unlimited. As regarding to auto response ABC, just 30 page. It just gives you some basic information ideas about the auto response. In the book, basically, I just highlight a few points, not too much. The first have an introduction, and that's not much, just basic. And basic, just talk about the response. Programmed automatic answer email, and that's very straightforward. And something that I've been highlight also takes some before launching your website to the public or your opt-in page, sales page. Obviously, make sure that auto response is working properly uh, and the step two success action plan is choose a business that's close to heart. Basically, you do what you love and put on a website. Use autoresponder, get response, get waivers, all fine. Set up your response account. Create welcome and the verification message and decide how often you like to. Some people do once per day, some people do twice, some people do every other day. So up to you. So it's very straightforward. You can create plan for email marketing and routine. Routine is very important. And get start building long-term relationship with your customer. So basically, put the summarize 5 simple steps for perfect autoresponder email. A lot of them seems to be a common thing, but first you need to determine your goal. What's your goal regarding to your response? Do you want to sell more product? Do you want to establish long-term relationship? Or do you want to become a dominant in your industry, become authority? It's all different. So you need to know that what's your end goal and what's your strategy and what's the best action to take to make them work for you. And step number two is to determine the strategy. Then we just talk about the goal. So we need to know that our strategy. If you, for example, is a realtor, you're going to require less communications as compared to someone selling an information product. From a hardware store to online business owner, it's going to require different kind of tone of voice. I mean, maybe someone need to selling a kid's birthday party to get a subscriber, etc. But most important thing, you need to find your subscribers' hot button. First, you need to be in authority figure because people don't want to deal with immature. For example, your subject line will be something like "Help me, congratulations, Charlie," and your email will be something like "Hey, first name, just want to write. You quick help me, congratulate Charlie. He just purchased this product or that product, video product, and spend about an hour going through the material and start to implement. Especially, he implemented the technique in module 2, and that show you how to, and you can insert the benefit or your target audience want to achieve and without, and you can actually type the pain and point and his result, and just 1 week later insert your target audience wants to achieve. So that is a standard format. Second, you need to have a trust. The words becomes much less trustworthy place. A story fantastic way how you be able to show that you are trustworthy. So for example, you can provide a trustworthy showing the potential subscriber that you are not the pushy person, and you can cite in example of other uh, marketer who mistreat their clients. So that's something you can do. So in email, you can say something like, I just got off the phone with the customer client. They were complaining to me about the lack of integrity of our industry. I agree. I won't name names, but they told me how they caught one of my competitor in the flag-out line, and apparently my competitor, blah, blah, blah. So look, I don't want to see that happen to you. I think that kind of behavior is seeking, blah, blah, blah. Number three, your strategy it must be a consistent. So you want to create a consistency because consistent, mentally creates trust. Think about people you see most often. Do you trust them or more or less? And number four, in the strategies, you want to show leadership in the email. People are slightly begging to be led. So being a leader in your industry creates authority, and which make people trust you. And then you want to be also personality, because nobody like to be bored and slow talking and drag of a person. So you develop a deeper relationship with your subscriber who has personality and charisma. So the step number 2 is map your sequence. That's step number 3 of how to write a perfect auto-response email. And you can see the sequence for all the get response and GetWeber. They all have the legacy, the sequence that you can follow. Just continue to building more email. One question people ask is how long should your autoresponder sequence be? But if you write in the sequence yourself, it's easy to make it long. I personally have like 100 in sequence. But if you need to hire a copywriter to do it, for example, you may make sense to do like 10 or 20 email, because after a 20 email, return on investment begins to drop. So only you know how many sequence you can write. So just pretend you're going to create the 100 email over the next 6 months. So roughly, you need to know that you need to write one mail every other week, every other day. In auto response, you also can put some topic. For example, the week number 1 put some topic as integrity, and week number 2 put the result. Week number 3 put the implied credibility, etc. 5 step for perfect auto response email. Step number 4 is write your own email. Spend time, just write your email. Spend at least 2 hours per day and just make your emails ready, because if you want to achieve 100 email in 6 months, then you have to write at least every other day. If you want to achieve in 3 months, then you have to write every day. And you don't even need to write 100 one time. You can just write in like 7 days, 10 days, and send email and check the response for your email and determine. Because for example, if you have something like low open rate, which just means the average rate should be 25%, but if your email only have like 10% open rate, 8%, 6%, then you want to test the subject line, because more likely subject line is not attractive. And if you have low click-through rate, like same about 5 in the average for all of your email, then look for email with click-through rate that are lower than the average. If you have low click-through rate, try to make the link more noticeable. Any more link, or even put in arrow pointing to the link, and then test ID and see how they work. And if you have high subscribe rate, it depends on the style, because some people like to practice repulsion and marketing, which is they attract only very specific people. In this case, if you have a purposely offensive email that it gets a lot of unsubscribe, what you're doing is repelling the people who won't buy anyway, and attracting those who will. So that's okay, really. And however, if this is something that you are comfortable doing, looking for email with a high subscriber rate and find out why that is,